Hi, my name is Marquise Edmonds, and today we'll be talking about Crohn's and colitis. Today, joining us is Professor of Media Studies, Dr. Rob Snyder. How are you doing today? And first question, what is Crohn's and colitis?
Crohn's and colitis are two different diseases, but they affect the same area. They affect the digestive systems. And what a lot of people don't know is the extent that this affects people. Just in the United States, there are over 1.5 million people with either Crohn's and or colitis. Did a little more research. It's over 5 million people around the world have these diseases. Just in Wisconsin, 30,000 people are affected by these diseases. And researchers don't know why, but right now the fastest growing group to be affected by Crohn's and or colitis are kids under 18. It's a pair of diseases, no known cause, no known cure, but it's not, even though we're talking over 1.5 million people, I don't think that a lot of people are aware of these two diseases, and I think the main reason for that, it has to do with using the restroom.
Right.
And so people who get affected by these diseases, it's just kind of embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do too is just make people aware that there are a lot of people that are affected by these diseases.
Okay, and I was told you volunteer for the CCFA. What exactly is a CCFA?
Well, the CCFA is the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. They're a nonprofit group, and they raise money for research to try to figure out causes, cures, treatments for Crohn's and colitis. One of the reasons why I like the CCFA is they are one of the top nonprofit organizations in the country for putting money to work. And my daughter was affected by this disease when she was in high school, and so in doing some research, trying to find something we might be able to work with, we identified the CCFA as a really outstanding organization.
All right, and then so why do you volunteer for it?
Well, I kind of hinted at that before, but when my daughter was in high school, she started having restroom issues. And so then we started taking her to doctors and trying to figure out what's going on. One of the doctors around here gave her the diagnosis, oh, you're not eating enough fiber. So we she start shoving those big fiber tablets in her, and that's not getting anything to go right. Eventually, a specialist in Dubuque diagnosed her with ulcerative colitis. She was on all kinds of meds, including painkillers and treatment meds, put on a lot of water weight, and eventually, it was around 2010, she'd been dealing with this for a few years. Her illness became so acute that she had to go up to UW Hospital. She actually had her entire colon removed. She wound up in the hospital for 30 days because she got infections and all that nasty stuff. She actually missed 2 years of school. I mean, she was a media studies student here, but she missed 2 years of school. And finally, she got back on her feet and managed to finish her degree where media studies major, theater minor, social media minor, and she's now getting back on her feet and trying to look for work.
That's great. That's great. I know you're excited about that.
Woot woot.
So tell us about the Take Steps fundraiser.
Well, the Take Steps for Crohn's and colitis, that is the biggest fundraiser for the CCFA. There are events held coast to coast. In Wisconsin, there's one in Milwaukee, there's one in Green Bay, and on Saturday, June 11th, there's one in the Madison area. So volunteers go around and solicit donations, maybe ask family, friends, whatever. My church is going to allow me to collect some money at our church in June before the event. Then March 11th, we go up there, and it's basically a walk. You turn in your donations, you do a little walk, maybe pick up a T-shirt if you raised enough money. And again, one of the reasons why I like raising money for the CCFA is the Better Business Bureau has cited the CCFA as one of the top nonprofits in the country for using donations. So if you give $1, the Better Business Bureau says, as a benchmark, 65 cents of your dollar should go to work for the organization. And every organization has expenses, but in terms of who are they trying to help? Is it animals, veterans, whatever? 65 is the benchmark. CCFA is consistently over 80 cents.
Wow.
82 to 85 cents. So even though this illness has impacted my family, before I put my time into helping out a nonprofit, I just want to make certain that what I'm doing counts, matters, makes a difference. Through the Take Steps, we have our own website. The URL is really kind of long and clunky, but an easy way to get there is if people want to donate, they can just search Take Steps, and then when they get to the Take Steps website, they can search my name, and our team, which is our fundraising team, which is basically my family, our website will pop up. You can donate, make a secure donation online. My email is also on the screen, though. If people want to contact me, maybe they were just a little more comfortable writing a check. But we've raised, this is our 4th year. We haven't done too bad. We've raised over $2,000 the last 3 years, so we're pretty pleased with that.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you for thank you for coming, Doc S. I'm Marquise Evans, and thanks for watching.
Someone you know, someone in your town, at your school, or where you work, is suffering from Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. Living with Crohn's or colitis means managing excruciating pain, a lifetime of medication, and days when they can't even get out of bed. Every day can be emotionally and physically exhausting. In fact, more than 1.4 million Americans are struggling with these chronic diseases. This year alone, 70,000 more will be diagnosed. Chances are someone you know has Crohn's or colitis. Someone like me. I'm Amy Brenneman, and I support the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. CCFA was created to help millions of us cope and to find cures. We all just want to get back on our feet and back to our lives. You can help by volunteering, donating, or joining us at an event. Help someone you know get back on their feet and back to their lives. Visit ccfa.org today to learn more.